Okie dokie. Hello, hello. This is the Madame Rouge show, sound check. Gonna make sure that I talk loud enough for you this time because I have been watching some of my old shows and I obviously have not been loud enough, not enough for me anyways. He told me. He tried to tell me, but I didn't listen. Anyways, this interview is going out mostly to you at 7 Numb Entertainment and Russell Tishma, my invisible PR group there. So glad to have such fans that I never really knew about. So rock on, you guys. Love it so much that I fucking listen, and here it is. This is an interview with EMCEE OKWORD from OLI, outside looking in. Now, he did a show, I think, a couple nights ago, yesterday night? 2 nights ago, and he killed it. He killed it hard. If you've seen, I'm sure that you've seen him on this show if you've been watching. If you've been watching close enough, you've probably seen his video. He killed it even harder than he did on his video. So, I was like, yep, gotta get an interview with this guy. So first of all, are you a rapper?
Yes, I rap.
Yeah? Do you think that everybody in the game is a rapper? Or do you think, do you do more than rap? Do you do music? Do you write? What do you do?
I think there's a difference between an artist and a rapper, but rappers can be artists too. If you do more than rap, if you produce, you sing, and you rap, and you collaborate all that within you, I consider you more as an artist. But if you're just a rapper, you perfect that skill, then you're called a rapper, and then you become an artist because you perfected that skill. But no, I don't consider, like, if you tell me that guy's a rapper, no, I don't think I'm a rapper, just a rapper. I am a rapper, but no.
Right, you told me that you were classically trained as a musician growing up and stuff, and that you also do a couple other things. You skateboard too?
I skateboard places, but I'm a rollerblader.
Yeah, you're a rollerblader, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right on, man.
I've been doing it since '96, so it's just a habit that never died.
Gotta do what you gotta do, huh?
Yeah.
So, now, how do you think that
I don't even know if I want that going out.
What?
I'm a rollerblader.
You know what? You guys can accept that because you've seen me do a lot of crazy ass shit.
You know what? If you can't accept it, fuck you.
Yeah, how about that? Fuck you if you can't accept it.
I love, see, when I grew up, there was always a feud between skateboarders and rollerbladers, but, see, we were the rollerbladers that were, like, the best rollerbladers in town, my crew, and then we hung out with the crew that was the best skateboarders in town, like Reagan Safransky, Nick and Zach, so, fire, he's out, I haven't seen you guys in a while, but our crew were, like, the best skateboarders and the best rollerbladers, we go party together, meet at Desert Breeze, so I never really had that kind of, like, beef with people about that.
So, I think that you should talk louder because my computer sucks. It never picks up, anything. So when I talk,
okay,
that's why I have to be so close to the camera when I talk, and I have to talk so loud. So like, tell me a little bit more about, because people can watch you on my video as many times as they want, but I think some of them would want to know, what makes you go off like that? Like, what makes you different from everyone else as to why, you have all these rhymes in your head and you're able to get on stage and you're able to perform a show that is so much better than who played before you. Like, how did it become like that?
Well, half of it is talent, and half of it is being able to be on the outside, the third person's perspective on your own self. That's what outside looking in is all about. It's about being on the outside, looking in on your shit. Now, you look at other people rap. If you take all the rappers in Las Vegas and you bunch them up, and you look at it, you criticize them, and you do exactly that to yourself when you go on stage, and that's what you use to pretty much go off, and you like one side of me is on the stage, the other side is me in the audience, picking at myself, what I should be doing every single moment. And I think that's what keeps me up on my toes, and that's what keeps me doing things that I think people think is tight. Right. Like getting off the energy and all that stuff. I
think you also told me that you started battle rapping, right? By battle rapping, that's how you got in the game?
Well, that's how I got in the game, yes, but I didn't start recently. No, I used to like, rap, battle rap when it was different back in the day. You used to throw on a beat, DJ would be there, a crowd, and you freestyle. You don't, people would actually really, hate you if you spit a verse that you spit before, or if it was, written, people would, hate on you for that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like, they choose your opponent, and you get to, look that opponent up on the internet and just fucking write. That's cool. I respect that. That's a different art form from the way it used to be. But, given the opportunity, I would do something like that. But right now, I'm just really content.
So you think it would be cool if, like, a lot of the old school rappers, like maybe the Beastie Boys or some of the old, like, old school rappers could, like, maybe just give homage to the kids these days by maybe, like, throwing a rap out, battling like that, just like,
not so much as that, like, as an homage. It's more like, don't hate on it. It's the new generation, so give them a pat on the back instead of talking about how the old shit was better than the new shit. That's what Sage Francis said. How many MCs does it take to screw a light bulb?
Right.
How many?
I don't know.
Well, 3. 1 is screwed it, and 2 complain about how the old one was better than the new one.
Exactly.
That's how hip-hop is, and always be. I think more people lived outside that persona and actually gave respect to the new generation. Whatever they're doing, whether you think it's whack or not, as long as it's making money and it's getting people to the shows, then.
Well, I mean, I thought your show was phenomenal. Personally, I thought it was great. Now, I heard you have some interesting theories about the year 2012 now. And what are those?
Well, I don't think it's
While
gonna
he's telling you this,
happen.
I'm going to get a lighter.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm a skeptic. I like to think that shit like that doesn't happen. But people in like Japan, people, Haiti and Chile, they had their 2012. They had their new world scenario. I'm just saying that if it does happen, I'll be fucking prepared. I'll have my gas mask. I'll have my shotty. I'll have my daughter with me with her gas mask and her little daughter shotty.
Daughter shoddy, really?
And we will protect ourselves and our family as long as we can.
Is it gonna be a pink Barbie shotgun, or is it gonna be Hannah Montana?
Oh no, it'll be a Star Wars shotgun. But what I'm trying to say is what I feel is that when that happens, that apocalyptic scenario, there's 2 types of people in the world. One that just says, fuck it, take me, giant tidal wave. And the other says, you know what, there's a cave 50 yards away, I think I'm going to try to make it. And I think I'm going to try to survive this shit.
But don't you think that the will to survive doesn't kick in until one is losing their life, though?
I think the will to survive should be every single day, whether you're content or not.
Well, I'm just saying physically, like, everybody's got a will to survive. Let's just assume that everybody did. But I would say that, like, for instance, the guy who had to cut his own arm off when he was in the cave, like, that comes from real deep down inside, and that's like a real will to survive. You know what I mean? Well, when I say will to survive, I mean, like, you're drowning and literally you gotta break your freaking hand in order to get up air. You know what I mean?
Well, and I don't want to keep putting this out about rollerblading. Yep, that's what I do. But okay, I like to do rails. I like to hit up a little 20, 30 stair hand
drug addict.
And just do them. Now I fall a lot. I fall a lot. And there becomes times where I think I'm gonna die. Like I start doing shit where it's like, there's like,
die, really?
Well, not die, but break your bones and really seriously get hurt. So I think I'm like, I'm prepping myself to have like some kind of fucking, so when shit does happen, it's like, I'm not sitting at home all day making music and trying to be a musician. I'm sitting there fucking risking my life every day, whether it's some shit like rollerblading or just
so you want to keep it real Snake Woodson, like, like no matter, even if you work a 9-to-5 job, you are the super hero at the end of the day, right?
And that has a lot to do with reading comics.
You like comic books a lot, so I've heard. So if you were a comic book character, who would you be?
Wolverine.
Really?
Well, not Bacon. Wolverine's son.
I would be the super villainous Madame Rouge. Go fig, right? Anyways, so all I want to know is a little bit more about OLI and where can I hear you guys? Where, when's your next show? And if they want to see you rap again, where do they gotta go?
OLI'S, me, Awkward, anyone. We're the 2 rappers, then the 2 producers is What For, Scott Anderson. Our next show is August 12th at the Gypsy Den with Rusty Naples. We got a show September 10th. We're Broken and Input at the Gypsy Den. Our album's coming out next month, Don't know the exact release date, but it's going to be definitely September, early September.
It's
Second
gonna be
album.
hot. It's gonna be
It's
hot.
called Fake the Love. It's going to be real good. 10 hard-ass tracks. Hopefully we go on tour after that. So, yeah, if you want to come see us, check us out August 12th at the Gypsy Den. Also, if you want to check us out on the internet, we're on Facebook. That links us to our Reverb Nation, so you can check out our old album, our first one, Told You So. I also want to say shout out to Madame Rouge. Keep listening and keep tuning in, and you'll see people like me talking about
Freaks!
nothing.
Total freaks of the week! And that wraps up my interview, but, you know, it doesn't mean that I have to say goodbye to you guys yet, because I have taken quite a liking to a few of you. You know, I love when I make it, like, when I individualize this, because, it's funny to assume that you're the only one watching, meaning, like, you as in every 100,000 persons, but, I think you like that, so you stay tuned, and you might see something that you like even more, and, see you next week. Next week for sure. The craziness kind of has kicked... the craziness has kind of kicked itself out a little bit, and
Thanks.
I'm not as sad anymore. So I'll see you next week.